Right, are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Let's just see. Right. Is it working now? Ok. Opa, gente. Opa, galera, todo mundo. Bem-vindo ao Grande Prêmio de Brasil, aqui no coração de Interlagos. Estamos aqui para a última etapa aqui no Brasil. Oh, that Portuguese was banging fluente. Hello everyone and welcome to the STB Racing League Season 23 Brazilian Grand Prix, Sao Paulo Grand Prix, best race of the season. Yeah. We've had a lot of issues tonight. We've had to restart the lobby from the sprint. The sprint also said that everyone was disqualified for apparently not using the right tyre compounds. So I ain't got a clue what the fuck is going on there. But welcome everybody to the final round of the season. Hopefully this is going to be a much better race. We've taken the grid positions from lap 11. Sorry, my mind went blank then. So yes, everyone, let's see then. So the drivers, so this is obviously the race now. So many issues tonight, so many problems. I don't know. We are going to have to rethink the sprint format for future races in STB because I don't really think it's going to work. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This game is just not giving what it needs to give. But yes, I'm excited for this final round of the season. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to get this championship. I don't know what the championship is at the moment, but we will find out at the end of the Grand Prix. But it is 5 lights on that gantry for the drivers for the final time this season. Prefeitura de Brasil, and it's like that away they go. Great start there from Crocs. As we go down into the Estor Senna, it's Crocs that leads the Brazilian Grand Prix. Second is Attila. Third is SMEK. We've got some action down in the midfield, and there's been a spin. Well, there you go. Pistol is out of the Grand Prix. So that's that. Lovely stuff. That's a great start to his race. And I think it is a virtual... Yeah, virtual safety car has been deployed. Virtual safety car. So I don't know what happened, but it looked like Kalashny was involved. It looked like Drapo was involved in that. It looked like... There are a few drivers involved in that. Mako is up to P14 in this Grand Prix. That's good to see. He's made a few places up the grid. But yeah, so much action in these stages. Apparently, Pistol wants to come into the comm box. I mean, why fucking not? One moment. Hello, Pistol, are you here with us? I don't know what happened at final lap. It looks like you're here to do some commentary with me. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll check on the stream. I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything, Pistol. I can't hear your voice on the stream right now. Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, it's not working. Oh, for fuck's sake, this game, man. I just can't be arsed sometimes, guys. It's so frustrating. So frustrating sometimes. But anyway, we are back racing here in Sao Paulo. First is Croc, second is Attila, third is Semi-K, fourth is Julian, fifth is Boas, sixth Joey, seventh Danny, eighth to Tetsuya. So, yeah, it's a lot more calmer now from those first few laps. Or the first lap, shall I say. Pistol, are you with us? Are you able to include your audio?
I have included my audio. I've pressed the tick in the box. But nevertheless, the DRS is enabled now as we restart. If you're wondering how I crashed, I don't know if Nadia saw it or not.
Right.
Into turn
it's all working. It's all working, Pistol. It's all working. Let's get going then. Adam Hundlell's been overtaken. He's up to down to P10. Alex Zander up to P9 now. Next up for him is Tetsuya.
Yes, indeed it is. But you can take a look at Alexander Delnick there as he goes into the left hand. On those mediums, a lot of people on the back end, like I was starting on, was going on to those hard set compound tyres, and indeed you can just see right there, loads of people at the back wearing those hard set compound tyres. Crocs going on to softs very early on, so we should be having that pace to pull that gap into turn. Oh, I thought having a little bit of an upsie going into that long right hander, Marder.
Who was that? Sorry.
Tharlo. A bit of an upsie, almost spun it, but he was able to
I don't
keep
know why the
his guard to
drivers have
contact.
gone for hard tyres. Is that's not okay? Interesting. And they've just
Attila,
got a spin. That's Attila.
Attila, my driller, in the grass, and he's now having to rejoin back into P16, and he's down here with Drapo, the championship winner.
Has there been a
is now
collision with
battling out in last
Semike?
place.
Because Semike now is 3 seconds behind. Has there been a collision?
I'm not too sure, fella, if I'm quite frankly honest with you. As we go down towards the first turn, you can take a look at Adam Unlord. You can see this DRS change just starting
Pistol,
to form
sorry. See Boas is side by side with the Ferrari here of Julian. Come on, Julian. Let's go into the just see the Largo. And he's going to get that move done. He's up to P3. Next up is Semike.
And Mafia sent it down the inside on Darius Katiga, but it forces him to go wide. And as he rejoins, it's still side by side going into the wrong, long right-hander, sorry. Is there going to be any contact between the two of them? And Darius Katiga almost hitting the back of Mafia there.
Yeah, good overtake there for Mafia. Next up for him is Brainy Cactus, 1.9 seconds behind. And Callum
Tharlo,
looks to be aggressive.
Yeah, Tharlo and Callum having that little collision there. I thought potentially Callum could have spun out a result for that, and Drapo having to brake quite early. And almost hitting the back of Callum there.
Yeah, Tilly's involved as well at the back. Got a lot of work to do if he wants to try and potentially still get some good points in this Grand Prix. And it looks like there's going to be a massive DRS train as Darius Kotiga coming through. Here we go then. Tharlo, Mafia's been overtaken.
And Tharlo, he's got a very good straight line speed as we're going down towards turn 1. And Tharlo will send it down the inside, going towards that first turn. And as we go on to the right-hander, he's got the move completed. Great
move there. Mafia is trying to go around the outside, but he's sliding.
Yeah, there was a very slippy moment there for Mafia, but as we go into this left-hander, you can just take a look right down the inside for Mafia. Does he go wide this time? Yes, he does. Almost exiting the white lines there as we go into this left-hander. Mafia and Des Katiga still side by side. There's a tiny bit of contact between the Aston Martin and Alpine, and through goes Callum to take P14.
Yeah, Attila's trying to get past as well. I don't know, it's very interesting, this back end of the field. Drapo had a bit of a collision with Callum.
Yeah,
a bit of a collision there, and it got him, took him off the track. He's down to P17 now. So, Pistol, would you like to tell us what happened turn 1, or...?
Turn 1, I've got a good launch off the start. Kept to the inside line. All I see ahead of me is a sideways Ferrari, which I cannot avoid. I hit into, I get damaged, but I'm like, all right, then I'm sideways right now. I'm gonna just pit next lap. But then I get smacked from the side, and my wheel comes off, and before I know it, I'm out. A complete and utter waste of my time, if I'm honest. But you know, I'm glad to do some commentary now. In the comms box, I guess. Drapo's pitting. I think he's decided he's quitting. Yes, he is.
Yeah, it's been a very weird night tonight. Yeah, a lot of problems, a lot of glitches, but it's good to be good to have you back, Pistol, in the comm box for the final round. I think, well, next season it will be me and Callum, I believe, in the comm box for Tier 1, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be our commentary team. Pistol's having a little bit of an extended break from commentary, but you will be able to see him race next season. But yeah, nothing much really to say there. It's just very unlucky for you, but you know you're going to be racing tomorrow anyway, so it's yeah. Callum span, so that's great for him. That's got him down to now 16th. He's at the back of the grid. But we have got a good little race in our hands now, Pistol, because I'll tell you something, Danny is looking quick. And there's some action here. We've got Alexander and Campila as they come through turn 2 of the Estos Sennas. Oh, bloody hell, yeah. And Alexander's up to P7 now. Keeping that DRS, though, off the Haas.
Yeah, and you can just take a look at Boas there. He's caught up around 4/10 in just one lap alone. So clearly those soft tyres already started to deteriorate for Crocs.
Yeah, they can go about, say, 14 laps though. It's good that those tyres can get, obviously it's results on their strategy, but obviously they wear off quite quickly, so the pace is quite a bit slower.
You can just take a look at Bowers as well. Bowers is locking up quite frequently into Section 2, which is quite a difficult section if you have got ABS, and Simike looking up right there as well. So a bit of looking up action really for drivers on track. Just finding this track a bit difficult in that second sector, Maldo.
Yeah, it's a bit more difficult this game. I've noticed that. It's I don't know, the cars. It just seems like the handling has made.
Alexander Delnick here with the overtake on Joey. He's like side by side going into turn 1. Is he going to send it down the inside? Oh, he's going to keep it. He's going to keep it around the outside. But let's be honest, as soon as Joey didn't give him as much room as he would have liked, the room was never going to be completed.
Yeah. Danny's dropped out of DRS on Julian. Julian's now coming onto the back of these three. If he can keep on the back of these three, he is very much in contention for a potential, I'm going to say it.
Oh my god, it's 3 wide. Oh, Tharlo's round. It was 3 wide. I see a car shooting up wide. That's Mafia.
And now he's on the curb.
Right now.
And now he's stuck on the curb.
Well, this is not giving really for Tharlo, is it? I mean, big up PAR, but not big up Tharlo's race. He's going to have to reset the track. And, yeah, we won't give him pen for that because he was beached on the curb. He couldn't do anything. Oh, no, Campila! He's round as well. Round and round he goes. And the Red Bull now with Mafia.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. You know, there's so much great action around here that sometimes you can get a little bit affected. Talking about getting affected, Danny's got affected because he's been overtaken by Joey, so he's down to P5 now in this Grand Prix.
Yep, and Mafia overtaking Campilla. Down the inside he goes into turn 1, bit of locking up action as well between both cars. As we exit to turn 2, Mafia just about able to keep it clean, but DRS will be handed over to Campilla as we go down the straight. 8% ERS for Campilla. Mafia 32 down the inside as well. You can just take a look at Darius Katiga, wondering where can he get about all the end at the end of this. Still side by side with the Red Bull and the Aston Martin as we go into the right hand.
Fucking hell, that's not going to go
Darius
well.
Katiga round the outside goes Darius Katiga. Can he keep it clean? Can he keep it comfy? Yes, he can. Round the outside once more into the first of the sector 2. Hits to the back of Mafia, but eventually Campilla's able to keep his P13.
Okay, yeah, that was decent. Yeah, that was decent. Fair enough.
But
yeah, same pistol, same. It's just been such a long night. Sem's in the slipstream then, and Sem's moved on down the straight.
Indeed he is, and 1.7 seconds the gap between P1. You could just take a look at Julian Kananantovic. He was having a peak. Definitely was a good.
Julian.
Yeah, King Julian here in P4. I mean, he's looking strong. He's looking quick around Brazil, and he'll have that DRS to compensate down there straight. He's going to use all of his ERS as well. Will he send that up the inside? Of course he won't.
No. Down there. Side by side with Adam Hunlo. And Adam Hunlo's got the move done. But Danny's going to have the better tyres. But he can't get the move done. That's Adam Hunlo up to P7 now in this race.
Whoa!
Next up is...
Whoa!
Okay, maybe not.
Delnick, right. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
That was,
yeah.
Did you get that
got the move done? I did, but I was looking at the gaps to see who I could spectate. It's very hard for me.
Oh, Mafia and Darius Katiga having a bit of collisions as we go into the 100 in Sector 2. It's a bit of a scruffy battle there for P12. Just a wooden spoon, but nevertheless, it is quite a decent battle as we go into the last turn. Oh, never mind. Commentator's curse. Strikes again.
What are they doing?
This is
right. Well, anyway,
yeah,
what are they doing? What the fuck? Adam Hunlo's coming through on Alex, and Alexander's going to go up the inside, and he's going to push him off the track. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. What are they doing?
Tier 1 just hasn't been.
And Adam, what are they doing? No, what are they doing? Adam Hudnall's going up the fucking hill. Jesus Christ, that would have been dangerous in real life. Fucking hell. Yeah, well, that's his race book. Oh, and there's been more contact. Gotiga's tried to go up the inside of... What the fuck are they doing? No, Pistol, what are they doing?
God, I don't know, mate, to be honest, I don't know.
This is ridiculous. I don't understand what's going on. Very
Yeah.
amateur racing so far from these guys. Callum's down in 14th. Maffio span again. I just don't get it, man.
Oh, Adam Hunnell hitting the back of Darius Katiga as well. Alexander's done it, gets the move down on SK. Mafia says, I'm done.
Oh, here we go.
Safety
Here
car.
we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Pistol, take over the comms.
Why?
Because I need to tell Maffio not to leave the lobby.
I can't just take over comms because you have to, because you're the screen that's actually streaming. You're gonna have to look at all the drivers as well, so I can't just commentate by myself.
Okay, right, well, we're back on now. I've just told Maffio not to leave because it will cause desync.
Desync.
That's the problem with leaving the lobby. Right, well, safety car has been deployed.
Oh, and Matthew's left.
You are joking, right?
Yeah, I am. I'm just taking the bait.
You are actually joking.
I'm taking the bait. I'm taking the bait.
Pistol, please don't, because this has been a really... this has just been an awful night.
Yeah.
Tonight. I don't even know what's going on.
Well, by now the sprint race would have ended. What a cracking sprint race that was as well. You can watch. Full, I guess. It was a fucking cracker, fellas.
It's pretty much void anyway, so... Crocs is in the pits. Sem's in as well.
And Crocs was pretty much farting in Sem's cars there with that piece of smoke. Jeremy said I've had enough. I'm sorry.
Why is Joe... Why have you... Why... What's he doing?
I think he just accidentally retired. Or maybe he's just done that on purpose. I don't know, mate, to be honest. Both asses are out, though.
Whatever.
Both asses are being asses. They're both out.
Oh, everyone's basically in the pit lane.
Indeed. Matt, are you okay if I just go downstairs for one second? I'll be
That's
back
fine.
in a
It's safety car right now. So we've got Crocs
Yeah.
in P1. He's on a set of hard compound tyres. Second is Semike. Third is Boas. Fourth is DJ Danny. So he's been able to get a good little pit stop there. Fourth place for the Williams. Fifth, Julian. Sixth is Dalnick. Fourth is SK. Eighth, Brainy Cactus. Ninth, Attila. 10th, Darius Kotiga. 11th is Adam Hunlaw. 12th is Callum. 13th is Campilla. And 14th will be Paulo. We'll see what these guys do on the restart of the Grand Prix. This has been a very, very chaotic end to the Tier 1 season. I wouldn't put it any other way for Tier 1, unfortunately. Put some things out in the thing, guys.
Are we back to racing? Oh, we are. No, we're not.
No, we're not. I'm just talking. Yeah, Pistol, just take us through what's going on.
Well, compared in the pits, lots of mediums. Cool. I think those are gonna last quite a bit. So I mean, that safety car's come out quite nicely for people who have started on either hards and mediums because they can easily switch their strategy. So I think that's the one thing that the safety car's actually brung some this Grand Prix. Shall we leave the session? I mean, Brazil is just not giving, to be honest, tonight. But it's got to try and give in the next, what, laps? I forget. About 22 laps, I think. Yeah, 22 laps.
Yeah,
So-
22 laps pit stop, 22 laps.
So these lads are going to have to do 22 laps on either mediums or hards. I mean, you'd prefer to be on the hards right now, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely.
So Crocs people, it's actually been perfect for Crocs because he started on softs. So well done, Matt, for that. Yeah, we've got to wait one more lap then, boys. Get your dinner if you want, just like I have. Well, pillars into the
Right,
pits.
yeah, sorry, Pistol. I'm
now.
just talking to Maffio. He's not happy. He was having Cotiga.
How about he joins this party and does commentate with you?
Well, no, Pistol, you're here.
Facts.
If you don't want to commentate, Pistol, you don't need to commentate with me. It wasn't, you chose to.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go then. Right. Right, so Crocs will lead the safety car. Second is Semike. And Pillar needs to hurry up if he wants to get to the back. Come on. Okay, he's retired. Fuck off. Right. No, it's just giving. It's just whatever. Right. Safety car's in this lap then.
Well, what can Crocs do with those hards? We've seen his pace on softs, but to try and replicate that on on the hardest set compound tyre, it's gonna be quite difficult. So can he fend off Semike for his first few laps despite him having the freshest set compound tyres, or is he able to prevail for the Brazilian Grand Prix? Well, they've gone, and Adam Hunlow's peeled into the pits. As he said, I've had enough. Has he retiring from the session? Not too sure, but nevertheless, as we go down into that first turn, Semike is not able to get any overtake going to that first turn, but on the exit, you can just take a look side by side action here. Brady catches an SK as they go onto the exit into this little straight, and doesn't look like... Oh, Semike down the inside on Crocs, I apologise. I'm missing that. Semike right on the inside.
Crocs has got the moved on, but he's on those mediums. I don't think the mediums are going to get to the end of the Grand Prix. For some reason, Adam Hunlow is in the pit lane, so I don't know what's gone on there.
Yeah, his race has just not been given, unfortunately. For Adam Hunlow.
Downit's had a collision. He's down to P12 now.
Yeah, it's not good. But Crocs locking up as well into that second sector, like I said, Marty. It's quite difficult for some of the drivers on track to keep it stable.
Right then, well, Danny is in P4. He's on the back of Boas, but he looks like he's got Julian all over the back of him now as they come down to Estos Senna. Julian's trying to get a move done, and it looks like there's a bit of lag, which might mean my stream's lagging. No, it's fine. Okay. Right, no DRS this lap though, Pistol. We're going to have to wait for the following lap for their... Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Julian. Anyway. Julian is on the back of DJ Danny, and he's going to get really, really close to the back of him for this final sector. Following him through, he's got a much better pace, it looks like, at the moment. He's on those mediums. So let's see what he's going to be doing into Jean Sao. He's going to get a good exit in the slipstream. Here we go. It's all about the slipstream. Is he going to have the power down the straight? Here we go. In the slipstream. DRS is enabled, so he will have it down the retro posh that. Alright, next corner then. Next corner, Julian. Let's go. Vamos que vamos. You got look out for Brainy Cactus as well. He's coming through. And Julian is going to get the move done, but Danny's going to defend it. But Julian can't get the... Julian's got the move done, yeah. He's got the move done. Brainy Cactus is trying to get through on the Williams as well as they come through the long left-hander, and Danny can't do it. And he's up into... Oh, well, that was lag, wasn't it not? Yeah, that was lag. This is where the lag starts now on my screen. And it looks like there's been a collision as well. Oh, just don't have any words. Right. Paulo for them. On the back of Cotiga. He's got that overtake mode activated. Yeah, pulls to the inside. And he's up into P7. So you thought Darlow's gone up another position there. But Darius will have that DRS down the next straight. So will Tharlo, so that's helpful for the Williams driver. So what SK is going to do. Crocs P2, of course. So we have to monitor what Crocs can do, because those medians that Sem's got on are going to drop off. Come the end of the stint, so it's going to be quite interesting to see if the hards can really make it as well, and be the tyre that Crocs can go on. To win this race with. SK's in that DRS now on DJ Danny. That's crucial for his race in the slipstream. So everyone will just be very happy to just get rid of this Grand Prix from the Tier 1 season. You know, get it over and done with. Because it has been not a good night at all for anyone involved, really. Looks like there's some action there. Bowers. Yeah. Well, Crocs has actually still kept the gap to 7/10. But he's still keeping that gap in the DRS at the moment. He has used a little bit more ERS compared to Sem. It's all about keeping it in the DRS at the detection point. That is the important part. And now Danny is going to get absolutely slaughtered, it looks like, by SK and Attila coming through. SK's on the outside, 7% on the right. I think, yeah, Danny just can't do anything about that. And Attila is up to P5 in this race. Next up is SK. It's calmed down a little bit now. Calm down. When it's calm, it's good. But when it's just action every single part of the fucking track, it gets very, very, very dull. In terms of there's so much action and there's so many like just collisions that it gets a little bit, I don't know. Yeah, the drivers have really got in this. Obviously, we've got a week off before the next season. We've just got to regroup, refocus, and really think about you know, the driving, because it's just not been good tonight. From some of these guys, it's not been good at all. But Crocs is going to be in the DRS once again. It's just about keeping it in the DRS. We can keep it in this 1 second window. Ortega has done something there. Something's happened. He's retired from the race. Well, there you go. Right. So Crocs now 6/10 is the gap. So he's really able to close that gap down the DRS straight. So that's crucial if he wants to try and win this race. Seven tenths now in the second sector. Those tyres are going to be getting better every single lap compared to Semike's. Same amount of ERS as well. It's about saving the ERS as well. ERS is so crucial around this circuit as well with the two straights. And Croxy's catching every lap. He's closing him. Three tenths going to get DRS again. Down the next straight. Doesn't want to get too in the dirty yet. Race has definitely calmed down now. Attila is on the back row of SK. SK's going to open the door for the Alfa Romeo. So this could be a battle we could be looking at soon. But Julian could be on for a podium. I don't want to say anything too quickly or abruptly right now. But Julian could be on for a podium. But, you know, it's about whether we can keep that pace. He's on the mediums. So if we can keep that pace. Right then. Yeah, this might be an easy move here for Attila. He has got a lot more ERS to play with than SK, and he's got the move done into the first corner. Right, let's look at Crocs then. He's gonna have this DRS once again down this straight. Yeah, all the while the mediums are going to be going off. I don't really know how it's possible. The tyre wear is better on this game, so I don't actually know how it's possible that the drivers can't do a soft to medium in the Grand Prix. It looks like hards do need to be used in the race. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I mean, I've got my own strategy, but for tonight, it looks like you can't really do soft medium. So that's interesting to me. It's interesting that the hards have actually got to be used in a Grand Prix, but yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. Right, Danny's coming through then. Who's that? Or is that Boas? Yeah, Boas, sorry. Boas has got the move done. He's going to have that DRS all the time through, but Attila needs Yuri needs to pick up the pace now, because Attila is looking strong in these next few parts of the Grand Prix, and Darlo is on the back of Alexander Downick now. Brainy Cactus going to pull to the outside. And he's going to get that move done. Look at that. P number 10 for him. I'm sure he'll be hyped at the prospect of getting 1 point at the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. I'm sure he'll be very, very pleased with that. I'm just going to check something right now. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, it hasn't been, you know, the usual Brazilian Grand Prix that you'd expect. Samike is in the pits. Interesting, because I don't think... Yeah, that's interesting. Another set of mediums for Samike here. Julian's picked up a time penalty. I'm intrigued to see what the thinking behind Samike's strategy move is now, because he obviously went on to the mediums. don't know, is he gonna... He's looking quite quick, I must say. He's looking decent, like, you know, he was looking quite decent on that stint. We'll have to see what he can do, but it'll be good to see him, you know, at least on the podium. I don't know then, does this mean that Julian are going to box? I don't know, it's going to be interesting at the end of this Grand Prix. The strategy is very interesting on this game compared to last. And Darlow's just lets them through there. Doesn't want to get in his way. And yeah, Tiller's nearly in that DRS of Julian. Let's see what Sem's going to do then. Is Sem going to try and get this DRS on Alexander? DRS is open for the Red Bull, and he gets the move done. And Darlow's going to get the move done as well, but the Mercedes had to go deep. Darlow going to get him back on the... Here we go then, in the slipstream, on the curb. Shortest run through Curva del Lago. And he gets the move not completed. So he isn't going to get the position. Remember, Sem is battling for the position over Sem in the drivers' over SK, sorry, in the drivers' championship as well. So that's all to play for in this race as well. We get up the constructors' championship. I don't actually know who's going to win this one. Alfa Romeo. Who was in the Red Bull? So it's Campilla. So it's all about... Obviously, we've had points in the sprint. Yeah, Sem's on the charge here in Brazil. Fastest lap of the race. I'm excited for this. I'm very excited because Sem has got some very good pace now on those fresh mediums in his core. A good second in that middle sector to DJ Danning. He's just really closing that gap. And Attila 7/10 behind Julian, so that's going to be an interesting battle come the end of this race. But what I'm intrigued by at the moment is Darlow. I don't know what's happened there. Looks like there's been some more contact. Yeah, Sem and Alexander has crashed, or he's gone in the pits. Yeah, he's retired from the Grand Prix. And some people in the pits. That softs maybe for Paulo. No, mediums. Rainy Cactus. It's going to be on mediums. They're both on medium compound tyres. And now Sem is right up the inside of Danny. He's up to P6 now. Let's see if he can catch Boas and SK now. Those are the next targets. I think they might be going to the end of the race. And all these might be going to the end. Yeah, look at how much time. He's gaining like a good few tenths per corner. That's interesting stuff. 5.1 is the gap, 4.9, 4.8. So it is coming down. C. Boas. SK's got no ERS, he's on 10%, same with Julian. Crocs is running away with this one. I don't know, you know, the pace that Semi's showing at the moment. It's going to be interesting. 3.9 at the moment. 3.7. Attila's got the move done on Julian, and it looks like Boas is going to get the move done on SK. But where is Sem? That's the real question. How much is Sem going to gain this lap? 3.1 seconds is the gap. And they're sliding everywhere, they're losing the back end everywhere. Right then, this is it then, and Attila is now catching Crocs as well, so they're going to be... I think, you know, I think Crocs has got this in the bag, to be honest, and I think at the moment, 18 for Attila, 8 for Sem. I think Red Bull may be Constructors' Champions. They've done enough. Where was Sem on the grid? Because that's where he finished in the sprint first. So, yeah, he got the points needed there. Can Peter get any points? Yeah, he got 1 point in the sprint. So they got 9 points in the sprint, did Red Bull. They've got quite a few there. And Sem now, he's right on the chuffs of SK and Boas now. On much better mediums. Yeah, look, he's braking so much later. DRS. He's going to dive it up the inside. See, Boas has gone off the track. Sem's up to P4 in this race. Next up is Julian. Okay, interesting stuff. But there is a fuel thing on his car, so I don't know about that. But we'll see later on. If he runs out of fuel, then there you go. It's going to be banter for us spectators, but not so funny for him. Of course, Alpha Romeo, I think, was empty. I can't see anyone else. Yeah, I can't see no other Alfa Romeos other than Attila, so that car isn't occupied. So I think Red Bull are going to be on the money here to win the Constructors' Championship here in Brazil. Yep, there you go. Samike up to P3 in the race. Is he going to catch Attila? SK's in the pit lane. Set of sauce for him. He's going to end the season fast and strongly. Let's see then. So Sem, is he going to catch? That's what I'm intrigued by. Is he going to catch in this middle sector? Carlo's back through. SK's coming with Adam Hundle there. Yeah, Sem's gained 2 temps. What are Croc's tyres looking like? This is a great little battle. Sem's going to have DRS down the next straight as well. Sem will have DRS. DRS for the Red Bull. All the time he's just going to be gaining. Darlow's left the session. He's disconnected, but I don't think that's going to really mean anything. Penultimate lap anyway, so he's completed 90% of the race. That's the problem with it being the final round. There's not much to really, unless the championship, there's not really much to battle for, really. Unless Tier 3, you can join us for the Tier 3 Sao Paulo Grand Prix, where it will be Alpha Z versus Side Effects. Here we go then, Sam's going to be in the 6th stream on the back of Attila. He's going to get the move done. There you go. But Semi's on red fuel. So I'm not too sure what I want to make of that. Might be a glitch. I don't know. But Sem's been able to keep that position. Is he going to run out of fuel? That is the question. Or is he already on low fuel mode? Because he's losing a lot of time. He hasn't bolted away like I thought he was. But this is the final lap of the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. And Sem may well still be in trouble with his fuel. Is he going to be in trouble? I mean, Attila's completely lost the back end there. But it is going to be Crocs who wins the Sao Paulo Grand Prix here at Interlagos. And Sem has just lost fuel on the start line. He's apparently ignored yellow flags. I don't know how he's ignored yellow flags there. He's the one that caused the yellow flags. So he will get P2 in this Grand Prix. 7th, SK. Yeah, 7th will be SK. 8th is going to be Adam Hunlop. Yeah, Sem got P2 in that race because... yeah, another glitch there. Great stuff. Well done, Codemasters. Great game. 9th will be Callum. 10th is going to be Brainy... 10th is going to be Brainy Cactus. He's got no fuel either, apparently. And yeah, that just proves how much he loves that Grand Prix. And then Dolo... 11, who apparently left the lobby, so that's interesting because he wasn't even in AI there. So yeah, that is the Sao Paulo Grand Prix live from Interlagos. Wasn't the race that everyone wanted, but you know what, it was yeah, there could have been better ends to a season, but it is. Attila will be your season 23 Tier 1 champion. Your Constructors champions will be Red Bull Racing. Because Sem will get that removed. So I'll give Sem a little interview. Yeah, right, we'll get him in if he can. That is then Sao Paulo. 1st, Croc. 2nd, Attila. 3rd, C. Burrows. 4th, Julian. 5th, Danny. 6th, SK. 7th, Sem-EK, but he will be put up to P2. 8th, Adam Hunlow. 9th, Callum. 10th, Brainy Cactus. 11th, Tharlo. Your DNFs were Dalinik, Kotiga, Tetsuyu, Joey, Mafio, Drapo, Kalashni, and Pistol. That is your classification for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix live from Interlagos. I don't know if anyone's going to join the party. I'm not sure. Oh, he does. Okay. Hello, Sam. Are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Well, apparently you got a 20-second time penalty. You didn't actually do anything.
No, I can
Um,
explain. It's my fuel. I ran out of fuel in the last 50 meters.
yeah, I
So,
know. So you
yeah,
didn't cause a. There was no problem.
yeah,
So what I'm saying is you are going to be P2.
okay.
Um, you crossed the line in P2, right? Until I didn't beat you.
No,
No. Okay. So yeah, you will be P2, Sam. So yeah, a very chaotic race here in Tier 1 tonight. Very chaotic evening. But just briefly, you made the choice to go on another set of mediums, and it worked out for you. How you feeling? A good end to what's been a disappointing season
yeah,
because you haven't won the championship.
yeah, that's right. But still a fun race. The last one, I won the sprint. Good start.
Yeah.
No, no, not a good start. Sorry, I'm a little bit off guard. Bad start because the guys behind me were mediums and softs. But I kept the lead on the hard tires. I was the first one on the hards. And then the safety car came a little bit odd. So the guys on the mediums and soft tires could easily go on hards and finish the race. But for me, it wasn't durable to do that on mediums. So I needed to box again. And I did that. But eventually I ran out of fuel. And it's really weird because at the beginning of the race, I was just gaining fuel and fuel. And then halfway through the race, I'm just losing fuel. So that's really weird. So that's why I couldn't push those last 12, no, yeah, 12 laps something on the mediums. Otherwise, maybe I could have got P1, but still happy with P2 in this last race of this season.
Okay, Sam. Thank you. And a great end to your season there. Thank you, everyone. A very chaotic evening tonight. Thank you to those that have watched us for this evening's Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Tier 1 is done and dusted. Congratulations to Attila, your champion, and congratulations to Red Bull Racing, your Constructors champions. You can join me and Maffio tomorrow for Tier 2, Sao Paulo. There has been a slight schedule change, which you'll see tomorrow in terms of there will be no sprint race because of the glitches. And because there's no championship no more, it's not really going to cause too many problems. If anything, it's going to be more convenient for everyone involved. And then Tier 3, you can join us, join Matthew and Callum for Tier 3, where I am back at home. I will be racing. There will be sprint for Tier 3 as there is a championship on the line. However, there will be some precautions that will need to be planned before we start. So thank you, everyone. If you don't want to watch Tier 2 and 3, you can join us. We've got a week break now, but you can join us on the 6th of November for round 1 of Season 24 in Australia. We'll see you then.